Basi fanya hivi, get a lorry, load them, sikuje hapa Olympic. Alafa mimi nitakuja kukutafuta, si niko hai. From here I'm coming to look for you because we are serving one government. Unaelewa? Tafuta lori hiyo, desk ianze kuja hapa sahi tafadhali. The paperwork will be done. Paperwork will be done. I will take full responsibility. Huyo Surya yako na pesa ya kutosha. We still have another 10 million which we can apply the way we want for Nairobi. So you will definitely get your desks, but all children are the same, eh? Hakuna lakini utaniambia nitakupata wapi nikitoka hapa. I want to come to you. Lakini let us have those desks here in the next 2 hours. Is that good enough? Hello? Hello? Jamaa ameishiwa na pesa ama anaogopa. Mimi nakuaga na sura mbaya sana. What we are trying to do here is to ensure that we have a balanced situation, because now the other officer thinks her desks will not be found there. But since the shoe is pinching here, so tunarekebisha hii kwanza. Make sure that lorry comes here. Piga simu. Na wewe sasa nimeosha mkono mara mingi. This soap, when I say this soap is better,
this is the one we are using.
This is better. This soap is better. Hii unaona inatoa povu very fast. Lakini mnajua kwa nini mnapenda ile nyingine? Mnaongeza maji. Ili tapere nyingine. You see the foam has come out so quickly. And it is the foam that produces the fatty acids that kill corona. Where is the part? So we have water. My most important question here, kila mtu hapa na mask.
Yes, kila mtu.
Umevaa vizuri.
Maybe we can go and see how they are.
You know, when I'm doing my tour, you don't plan. Hujamwambia mtu. You don't plan for me. I always plan for myself. Nani anakuambia? Zuri.
We created some more space, and that is what
I am aware you created
some of them are
I don't want to interfere with children in the classroom. They should not come out to see me. That's not why I'm here. You see how that one is wearing a very nice mask?
where the money.
Saidia huyu kujua vile kuvaa mask.
Vaa properly.
So this is one of Make sure that there is constant supply of water. There is a problem, let us. Is there any larger school than this one? This is the larger country. This is the larger country in the country. So we'll keep our eyes on you. That's why I've diverted some of the rest from somewhere to meet you today and make another order so that he has another 140. Every child must be given the opportunity. Hello. Yes. I've already said, do you want me to go and interfere with them? Yes. Sasa hawa tunatangia yote watachukua Good morning teacher. Endelea na kazi yako. Mimi nakagua watoto yangu tukufu kama wamevaa mask.
The first one is touch. 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 Can you touch the ball? Yes. Now you repeat the sentence. Can you touch the ball? 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 Touch. Touch. I will touch water today. I will touch water today.
Nataka niseme ni which is a good let me sign this is a very good example. See you again. Letter. Where are you heading to? Now. Oh yeah, bro. Find out. The one who didn't go on holiday ni ule wa huyu hakwenda, tulikuwa naye throughout. Before you cover your nose, please. Hiyo mask yako inasalamia watu chini. Haya. Unataka nikae wapi? Hapo waziri, asante. Yes, good morning. Hey. Sasa nimekuwa senior member ya MIT. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have a lot of work to do this morning. Why did I start here? This is the largest primary school in the country. with 4,700 kids. And therefore they require a little bit of special attention. The second point is that it is within the slums. So we are going to give it a little bit more support in terms of ensuring that the children are being taught. But I think you went into the classroom. Apart from overcrowding, everything else is normal. Every child is properly masked. Most of those masks they are wearing were provided by the government of the Republic of Kenya, together with our collaborators. In terms of ensuring that we don't have a crisis here, even though we had already delivered the economic stimulus package desks, I have decided, because I think the President gave me those powers, to vary one or two things, that we shall give another 140 desks to this school. I am going to pick some of the desks which were ready, which were meant for another school, which may not be having a very tight problem like this. 70 of them will be here today, and during the course of the week, a balance of 70 will have been fabricated and brought. Then we shall fabricate and take to the other person that I was talking to. Otherwise, you have seen with your eyes that if we work together, the spirit, when you look at the spirit of the body and spirit of the teacher, the body and spirit of the children, do they require encouragement or discouragement? Let us encourage them. That's all I can say for now. We may not be perfect. There are very many children here. If water becomes a problem, we are on standby to ensure that they have water, so that they are able to wash their hands when they come out. And I think that's all.
Well, then, considering that there are many parents who will be seeking to have their children come to this school with an already high...
This school will not be available, because you can see for yourself that it's 7,000, it's 4,700. So this one, even though it is popular, it's not likely that they'll take many children. There are many other schools around that we will make sure the children go to. You can see for yourself that I've ordered a variation of shifting of desks, which were supposed to go to another school this morning, to come here. And I will then go to the school where the desks were supposed to go, so that I am fair to those children also, to be sure that their pressure is not as much as the one here. Here is Inatosha.
Maybe that's the last one.
Ask me things related to
yes.
this.
You know, in Kibera we have a high population of pupils here, and recently Railway Corporation demolished some structures along the railway. Maybe as the CS for Education, have you followed up the fate of those students who were demolished, whose schools were demolished, and maybe the fate of those who are affected with COVID-19?
Your question is not fair, because when you demolish the building of the parents, it is the parents' duty to bring the child to school. If a child is brought here and there is space, we shall take. If there is no space, my people, where is the Sub-County Director of Education? We have somebody who is here, who will ensure by constitution that that child is admitted where there is a vacancy. We are trying to avoid a situation where a popular school like this one is overrun by children, so that some of them can sit down. So you don't have to worry unless you have a specific case. If you give us details, we shall go to where the rubber meets the ground. I think because what you're asking is basically a story. It is one of those stories people talk about. So if you have a child who has gone to a government school and cannot be placed in that school and another one, then tell us and we shall act. I must go now because I want to ensure that the desks are brought here, and that I also go to placate the other school. We have to do all this together, because you don't even have to reach me. You as a journalist, if you know somebody, you can direct the child to come to a school. If it is too full, you advise that child to go to the next school. Sindio? Okay. Thank you very much. Headquarters here, the county office here, that's where the counterpart is, CPL. The county headquarters here, He's going to pick the schools were meant for school in Starehe. Sasa huyu naona ameongea na
sub-county director huko amesema ifiki wampate sub-county headquarters.